time for a message from angels and ancestors. Let's see what divine guidance they have got for you today. Thank you, angels, ancestors, star family, the Holy Spirit and God, source, the universe, for giving this collective a beautiful divine guidance message today. Let's see what the cards have to say. So we have got divine guidance, ask me anything at 11 a.m. tomorrow on a line online, which is on school. I got interrupted by a message, so wait for good news. Something is going to be coming in to your energy that is going to give you some sort of way of looking forward and creating a plan for you to be able to get to the next steps of what you're trying to achieve. It might not be something that you were expecting, but then when it comes through, it's going to make sense for you to move forward in this direction. So let's see what cards that we've got from the universe. Summer, we've got bask in joy and light, and we've got that beautiful queen bee energy. And obviously right now, everybody just feels better when they're basking in this sunshine. It just makes things feel so much lighter when the weather's beautiful like this, and all the men are in a good mood because of football. So everyone feels like they're happy. You've got the traveller moving in a new direction. This is what just came through with that message then. There's something that's going to come through for you that you're not going to actually expect. And once that offer comes through, it's going to push you forward into a direction that is actually going to serve you better. It's going to bring out some new skills in you that you will have had experience in utilising before, but you're going to be using them in a different way that's going to make a better impact. Move into a new direction. I feel like saying release some stubbornness here, because it's like you might get this offer and think, well, that's not what I want to do. But actually, look at the bigger picture, get a different type of perspective, because you've also got release the old and rest. It's this offer might not be in alignment with what you envisioned yourself doing, but it's gonna enable you to have a life that is more in flow. It's gonna allow you to be in more ease. That's why this stubborn energy feels like it needs to go, because you're not supposed to be constantly pushing and striving. You are supposed to be in receive mode. So release the old, and it also says rest. So allow yourself in this time with this gorgeous energy when everyone feels a little bit fatigued because it's like you don't really know what to do with yourself and you just want to like take your clothes off and jump in a pool. So allow yourself to be in that rest mode where you are recalibrating, where you are allowing the answers to come to you, so that when you are in that position of receiving this message or receiving this offer, it's going to make sense to you which steps to take to move forward in the right direction. You will not be in your mind and overthinking it or looking at the lack of it. You will be centered, you will be grounded, and you will be able to see it as an opportunity. And then you've also got the Knight, be brave and be honest. So being brave, we're going to read this one from the book, but being brave and being honest, what I feel like saying here is, because he's got his eyes closed and he's got his sword across his heart, and then there's the rose energy in the background there, it feels like something that might come through to you will be slightly off path to what you envisioned yourself to do. And what this card is telling you to respond with is your authentic truth. And that doesn't mean that you are going to be responding in a negative way or saying no to anything. Allowing yourself to consider this, but allowing this person or organisation or whatever it is that's giving you this offer to know what your truth is, what you stand for, what your values are, what you are here to achieve, what your goals were, so that they can actually find an alignment with that truth too, because that's what's important for you to be able to feel like you are in that divine flow. And with that stagnant energy that was coming through, and then it's saying moving into this new direction, and then with the autumn and the release and the rest, you are supposed to be in flow. But for you to be able to be in that flow, you need to be honest about what that looks and feels like for you, even if this opportunity or this thing that's coming to you isn't exactly what you thought it should be. There will be some fundamental values that will align with you, that you will want to keep and make sure that you are communicating so that you can continue forward in this divine flow. Okay? So that is your message for today. I'm going to read the Traveller. We're going to read the Traveller and we're going to read the Knight. Ooh, welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or your inner world. The Traveller card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and the ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process, because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities that you have to share with the world. So this is going to give you that opportunity to understand and develop even more of your skill set to offer that to the world, to be of service in your alignment, in your truth. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and your ancestors are there for you. You might also feel like you are forging a new path and thinking whether this is right for you, but maybe you are the person that's supposed to walk those steps first. The extended message here is the road that you are on may be the road less travelled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for you, your emotional and your spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering inner distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. This is what it's saying about you being in the flow as well. It's going to be easier for you if you have that communication and you're able to articulate what your needs are. You are also being encouraged to see how far you have come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. How beautiful is that? So we're going to read the Knight next. Okay, this one's a little bit deep. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option, and stand for what you know to be right and true. The Knight is the knight in shining armour, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is the protector of the Holy Grail and therefore your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior within you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. This sword and the armour show he is courageous and strong. But if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. I feel like this is saying, this is where you need to stick up for what you believe in, but also what your needs are. Again, it's just reiterating, you have probably been on a journey where you've really had to already do the work on yourself, and you know how you are going to be able to serve yourself so that you can serve others. And sometimes that might not be the common ground for other people to be able to connect with, and allowing yourself to really stick up for yourself in a way that is vulnerable, but also not allowing yourself to not have what you need. You know, be honest and say, this is how I work, or this is who I am, or this is what I believe in, and I'm not willing to sacrifice that for an opportunity that isn't aligned. And you know, get to the place that is going to be right for everyone by you speaking your truth. Okay, so it sounds like there's some exciting times coming up. I'm running out of time, but you can ask me anything tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and that's every second Sunday of the month. And I try to make sure that everyone gets a card pull, and I would love to see you there. It also says the energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. So do not forget that.